Marcus Spears over there saying, turn up XFL. That's right. Okay, thanks to the vision of chairwoman and owner Danny Garcia, owner Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and president Russ Brandon, the XFL is coming back this spring. Training camp start in just a month in Arlington, Texas. It's here. Joining us now, you see him right here. We got Orlando Guardians head coach Terrell Buckley. What do we want to say? Because I know there's a line that comes from.
Because our owner, Danny Garcia, is from Orlando. Stand guard.
There we go. We've been waiting for that. All right. San Antonio Brahmas head coach Hines Ward. We're so glad to have you here. You get to say something too because I let him, so we got to be fair.
Let me see. Horns forward. How
there
about
we go.
Oh man, what is
and
that?
XFL Vice President of Officiating and Playing Rules Innovation, Dean Blandino. What's yours, Dean?
I have the hardest job in the XFL because I got to keep our former receiver, Hines Ward, away from our former defensive back.
He holds all the time.
So that they're already arguing about offensive pass interference, defensive pass interference.
He can't blindside us.
Yeah.
We need to get these two facing off and see who would win a little one-on-one action.
Well, we can do it on the golf course.
Okay, well, that's even better. Yeah. So, Terrell, we'll start with you. This is your first head coaching opportunity. Yes. How exciting has this been for you to get to lead these men?
This is very exciting. This opportunity, this is what the league is about. Is giving guys like myself the opportunity, spending the last 15 years in college football. Yeah. You do all the work, like Parcells said before, you go out and shop for the grocery, you come back in, you want to cook it. And I couldn't cook it in college ball, along with a lot of the great assistants. This league with Danny, the chairwoman, whose actual name is on the ball, with Dwayne, and Redbird Capital backing us. This is an awesome league, awesome opportunity for everybody involved.
Very well said. And Hines, you won Super Bowls playing for Bill Cowher, Mike Tomlin. What have you learned from those coaches that you want to bring to the way that you coach?
Of course, having a physical mentality, and it's really about accountability. I've been very blessed to play my entire career, 14 years in Pittsburgh, and starting from the top, starting with the Rooneys. The way they just go about day-to-day business. It's the culture that you try to create in Pittsburgh, and that's something that I want to take down to San Antonio and build that culture and have that relationship with our fan base as well as our players. So together collectively, we can come together as a unit and go out there and win some games.
One of my favorite things about the XFL and the opportunity that this XFL is going to provide is really the platform for players to be noticed, maybe to make a jump to the NFL, which our show covers every day. What does it mean to you to be able to offer that opportunity to these young men?
The developmental part. A lot of times you say bad coaching here, or bad. We feel like as former players that have been coaching that we're going to give them opportunity to improve their skills, to improve not just on the field but off the field. Also, give them a little bit more. With all the experience, we can add a little bit more dimension to what they're doing.
And a lot of guys, I think, they don't know how to be a pro. And that's probably the reason why they haven't made it to the next level. So being able to understand what it takes, what a day-to-day regimen goes into, you have to be a professional. You have to go to practice with a purpose of getting better. It's not just practice, it's your job. So you work on your job, so on the weekends, game days, it's a lot easier.
Talking about practice. Yeah. I couldn't resist, sorry. Dean, the XFL has been known for its creative rules innovation, right? And this is what fans get really excited about. What should they expect with the return of this league now?
Yeah, we're excited. Look, XFL kickoff is back, and that was such a big part of what we did in 2020. And the kick return, that's part, whether it's college or the NFL, the kick return is becoming a non-play. NFL's on pace for 35% of their kicks returned. That would be a record low. XFL, we return 92% of our kicks. And from our alignment, it was a safer play. We limited some of those high-speed collisions, so we're excited about that. And we're excited about the access that our fans are going to have to our process when it comes to officiating, making replay decisions, listening to the officials talk to these head coaches, myself talking to the head coaches. We're really excited. We're going to pull that curtain back, and you're going to see some things that you don't see in other broadcasts of football.
Yeah, the audio portion, just for fans at home on the Disney family of networks, is going to be incredibly enlightening and totally different to your point. What are some new rules that we should be looking out for, things that people don't even know about yet?
Yeah, so timing-wise, we're going to have in the last 2 minutes, we're going to go to the college first down rule, so you can stop the clock with a first down. The other thing is the head coach, and we're excited about this. I know they're already thinking about it. They can challenge anything once. Any officiating decision, head coach can challenge once. You got to have a timeout. So if you think it was a false start or if you think it was pass interference, you can challenge it. And if it's there, we'll make the call. So we're excited about that. And the goal is to not let officiating be the story. Let's let the game be the story.
Yes.
Wow, I think that's refreshing for a lot of people to hear
Yes.
too. It's very well said, Dean. All right, so what's next for the XFL for you guys? What are you guys most excited for? And I want both of you to answer the question. Hines, you first.
Well, I'm just excited to have football back in the city of San Antonio.
Yeah.
I know they've been like dying to have football there, and very passionate fan base. Being that it's a big city, it still has a small town vibe to it, you know. So I'm excited to give the city of San Antonio to bring them football and really just to go out, work our tails off during training camp. So during the regular season, we can put a great product on the field and give our fan base something excited about.
Same here. Camping World Stadium, we want to light that up. We want to bring professional football to the city of Orlando, the greater area. They haven't had that. You get all the college bowl games, but to have a smart, fast, and fearless team, that's what you want. That's our motto. We want to be smart, fast, and fearless, and we're going to provide and bring some exciting football and light that Camping World Stadium up.
They do, Hines. Orlando already leads the league in mottos. Just so you know.
Hey, there's so many, I'm not sure they can all
Listen,
fit
he
on
trying
our
to sell
shirt.
tickets right now. He trying to
We are
sell
standing
tickets.
guard, and we're going to light that scoreboard up.
It's great.
Let's go, Orlando. Let's go.
All
All right,
missing
so-
is that little flint thing that you go around.
Exactly.
The season ticket.
Listen, all the people at home are chanting with you, I'm sure, the Orlando people. You mentioned the ticket sales. I do want to point out one of the big priorities from Chairwoman Danny Garcia is affordability for these tickets. So it's very family oriented. If you want some football, you want to go see the games, you can do that. Also, we will be providing you a ton of coverage across ESPN, ESPN2, ABC, and FX. XFL training camps begin in 28 days, you guys. January 4th. The season starts in 73 days. We absolutely cannot wait for February 18th. Thank you all for joining us so much. We cannot wait to see what this XFL brings. Hey, still